Welcome back to our Gnoll Delver run. This is part 2. And where we left off was just here on Dungeon 7, heading into a wyvern fight. Pick up that helmet, and we're going to engage with some poison darts. And we're doing the melee thing, but he's doing quite a bit of damage to us. We're a little drained as well. Getting a bit worried here at half health, but we got that poison on him. Looking good. We get him. Ready to head down to D8 now. Just looking at what we could buy here. All right, Orc Pack, right on the downstairs. So we'll keep that priest off of us, out of line of sight anyway. Pull this guy up. These can be a little dangerous with all their armor, but they're pretty weak to poison, like everything else in the early game. There's the priest that we're afraid of. Got him. Now the next thing's that wizard. We don't want to be confused. Okay, got him. Oh, troll. Hello. Well, poison helps with their healing, but those claws hurt. Probably should have popped that mite earlier. 20 bite, 15 each on the claws, so we're in a bad position here with our health. Pop a heal wounds. Get the warping angle on him. Yep, that killed him. Okay, cool. Nice broad axe. Might pick that up. Probably not going to use it. Do have our staff cursed already, so we'll see. I guess we could pick up this scarab talisman here and maybe find a use for it. The weak to poison really is a problem for us. We get a while till we want to use it anyway, but by the time we do, we're going to be in Lair. And that's not a great place to have a weakness to poison. Good, more javelins. Get into melee range while we can on this guy. He had an arc bow as well. Cunning and companions. Decent one there. Still not finding any armor enchantment scrolls. So we're probably looking at either swapping into a robe at this point or going with the helmet. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that if we were to swap into this robe and then put on the companion's curse, we would be able to get on Mjolnir's. Yeah, 22%. So basically, we just need the money for it. Whew, look at this shop. So lots of good possibilities. We're going to be using those boots probably, but we'll check these later on, the robes, when we have money. Okay, so I'm going to go with the helm, actually, because we can't afford the spell book anyway. So I don't really want to switch out of my armor until we're done being a melee dude. It's bad enough that we only have our staff right now and we can't choose different weapons as a melee dude, but at least we have armor. There's more whites. Oh, how did I not see that? I was not paying attention. That was really bad play. Luckily, they aren't too scary unless they got a bad weapon. +3 mace. Javelins are pretty good. Got all 5 of them back. Very nice. Ooh, Corrosion Dragon. Where's my upstairs? All the way up there. There he is, and we're in a straight hallway. Oh man, from across the map. See, I got the warping. Not weak to poison. Yeah, resistant, in fact. I'm gonna pop invisibility here so I can sidestep him. I don't know how useful that really was, but it made me feel safer. So I know we're gonna have orcs and we're gonna have gnolls. I got something nasty down there. QRA darts. Centaur warriors. So that's possibly another Centaur warrior there. We'll just go like that and have a look at the rest of this level first. Bees. Oh, I should have stepped into this hallway. Did I mention how much I hate bees? Would you die, please? Oh, it was a Hydra. And I wasn't expecting another entrance into this area. That's unfortunate. Came at me from the other angle. Okay. I do hate using that one to warping so much, but it's helping. It's keeping us alive. It's getting us experience. And we don't have long now until we get to some spells. Okay, what's he got? Kite shield, very nice. It's a heavy spear, though. I think. Let's see. I think we're going to go down another level. Come back and finish this later. Find more gold. Hopefully, get more curses. There's clarity. Nice new wand. There's only 2 charges, though. It's a good one, though. Another corrosion dragon. Starting to find them annoying. I like that in the new trunk, I'm not going to have to worry about inventory space anymore. Doing that every game, going through my stuff and dropping it is kind of getting old. I guess I'm just now thinking that it's getting old because I know that it's soon to be gone. Another acid dragon? Pretty cool that our stealth is so high, though. Axe of Flaming and Curare. The Curare would be quite useful here. That's that guy. Immune to Dream Sheep, all of a sudden, due to clarity. Okay, that's a good pickup. Now, what is this going to be? Do I dare peek? Certainly not over the water. Another Hydra. Three-headed, though. Okay, we'll just leave them sleeping. We don't need to wake them up for any reason. And there's Harold with his alarm trap. Sentinel's mark at 62%. Whew. Not what you want to see with this many acid dragons on the map. So, go this way. Got a little more we can explore before we get to fight something dangerous or drop down to another floor. These guys are much less scary now. I can see invis and I have clarity. Okay, so do I want to fight that dragon and get the gold? Well, I'm pretty close to getting this spellbook online. Um, I mean, I think so. And we'll shut that door, step back, because he can't open doors. But if I open that, then he's going to step into that space, and then I can't wand of warping. Ooh, there was a good hit. Nearly killed him. Nice. Acid Dragon Scales. Big pickup there, considering how many Acid Dragons there are on this floor. And let's just compare it. Yeah, same AC and better EV, almost three, plus the resist. Big pickup. And just in time to curse it with fortitude and introspection, which is just huge. So let's look at this one more time. Now it's at 12% Bjorners, and LRD is at 12%. So as soon as we can afford that book, those spells are now online. Huge, huge pickup. So let's go over here. Where are we going? We'll take out this acid dragon now because we have resists. Feeling quite comfortable, confident about it. Now we're less worried about Herald as well, I think, because we have the whole level um, discovered. We just know we have these guys down here is the only thing Herald can pull in. So we're going to fight Herald going back to these stairs. And he can do 30 damage on that War Axe. That's pretty intense. But we've got Curare as well. So we're going to hit him with that while he's sleeping. He does mark us multiple times. Oh yeah, harpoon shot as well, huh? Okay, got him. Got rid of the mark. Got a throwing net. Curare dart did not get mulched. So all good outcomes. Now let's see. Should I fight these guys? I still have one Curare. I guess I'm not going to. I want that dude's Curare dart, is all I want. But we'll let him be. More warping. So good. Those howler monkeys are loud, so you want to pull back rather than tangling with them near spaces you don't have uncovered. See if I can charm one of these. There we go. I just tell you to retreat. There we go. Let's go get a spell or two. Very cool. So that's going to definitely change our game plan now. We can go clear out this dude now. In fact, Bjorn, both these spells are really nice pickups for this guy. There we go. Orb of energy. Hmm. Probably not going to do it now because it's going to make these go bad. But devices and introspection. So what do our yeah, devices is good. Introspection again is fine. We only have one elements, but that's okay. Don't have any conjurations. Don't have anything to curse either. It does beg the question if we wanted to get rid of, or if we wanted to put on Orb of Energy and then curse it, then we're at 19% on these, which doesn't seem terrible. Obviously, not casting them too much at that point, but it gets us that curse. And we can always just break it if we need to, the curse. So, okay, there we go. All right, so we'll clear out this. Oh, we do have that kite shield up here too. Can't forget that. Okay, what's the game plan going into here? Probably not fight in that corner, first of all. In fact, maybe we want to go down this way and just pull. Right, he's got the heavy spear. So let's go Curare. No? Man, this guy's so evasive. What is going on? Cool. Pick up a +2 kite shield. Don't mind if I do. Now, where'd that kobold go? There he is. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. Nice. Yorners coming in handy there. The thing with this energy sphere is, yeah, it makes it more likely you fail, but when you do, it returns that mana. So, not so bad. Nice new throwing net. All right, so this is where the Hydra was, right? Yes. I'm going to go for it with the Bjorners now. Do the same thing we did before. Just come over here, yell. Yell again. Come on, where you at? Astonishing. Why can I not pull them? Okay, another Curare dart there. Cool. No trouble. So that's that floor. There's the lair on D10. Let's just not start that fight right next to the troll, shall we? Okay, here he is again. These guys are good targets for LRD. They've got no armor. Pull them back one more time. Nice. So far, so good on the energy orb game plan. Introspection and melee, we don't have anything to curse. I would take that, though, if we did. Um, yeah, I can't afford anything like that. So we'll just be patient. Shadow Gast, eh? All right, good deal. So, layer it is. A distant snort. Okay. Ooh, good ring. Good enough to break something for 9 mana and double in. Beguiling and self. Ooh, I think that's probably an after the labyrinth kind of thing. That's a bit of a bummer to see him come around the corner. Let's see. What does he not like? He doesn't like poison. Ooh, yak pack. You hate to see it when you're trying to run this way. Can I sneak around that? No, better to go up. Ah, another yak pack. And this noise is likely to bring the other one up too, actually. All right. LRD, two RLDs, and a BVC. Our man is looking low here. Go ahead and charm that cane toad. Go get him, cane toad. Help him out and then maybe pull back. Attaboy. Yaks are going to take him out though before he turns on me, so that's kind of good, I guess. Still trying to get down to that Minotaur area. We're not going to make it though at this rate, I don't think. Okay, good enough. Get a yak on here. At least we can get that Komodo dragon killed, hopefully. He's the scariest enemy here. There we go. And now we just have our friendly yak left. He'll turn on us any second now. Yeah, right in the middle of the next fight. Great. That's all right. BBC helps clear that up. Run away, Moxon. We don't have any qualm with you. Another yak pack. Boy, we're almost there. Can we be sneaky? Not sneaky enough. Try this charming technique again. Pretty good luck with that charming one so far. Oof. LRD, no damage. Side by side with my yak friend here. I didn't realize he had turned on me. Whoops. I was beelining it to this gate, which is already closed on us, so that's a bit of a disappointment. All right, so missing that labyrinth was pretty disappointing after rushing all the way over here and fighting through those yak packs and so on. So, bit unfortunate. Let's see. Go ahead and get the poison darts going. And then as soon as these guys all line up, catch them all with that. LRD is super good in Lair, given these rock walls everywhere and the fact that the enemies have no armor, generally speaking. So, pretty easy to clean up, really. And these two spells are really good paired together as well because you can pin them right by walls and then blow them up. Or just hit them with darts, that's pretty good too. Pretty happy with all of our finds so far, spell wise. I mean, I've only got two, but still quite happy. Companions and introspection. Boy, I'd really like to have that. But I have no gear to put it on. Boots, amulet, cloak. And I've got that one that I can buy, and I don't have the gold. No cloaks, no amulets so far. That's no good. Kind of just hoping to get lucky here and find something to put on one of those slots. Getting all the pack animals here, aren't we? Elephants, wolves, yaks, you name it. We're getting it. Pretty easy to handle, though. That's what we've got. I don't usually enjoy the orb of energy, but it is serving us quite well here, given that these spells don't have terrible miscast outcomes like some spell schools do. And so just makes it well worth. See if I can kill him quick before I petrify. Makes it well worth casting despite the chance of failure. Oops. Don't want to do that. Just about hit the abandon button. Don't think so. Fire dragon on layer 2. Okay, we do have fire resistance. 1 pip. Um, they are resistant to poison. So I'm thinking that we want to use our earth spells, obviously. The rest of the floor is pretty well clear, so I can pull him back easily enough. I think I'm going to go back here and then I'm going to shout. I swear, all the enemies in this seed are deaf. Cool. That worked. Um, Decent amount of gold over there. Couple scrolls of teleportation. How many enlightenment potions do I have? 2. No flight abilities. So we're gonna do it, I think. Okay, still didn't find anything to curse. That's a bummer. We know we want to break this ring here to put this ring on here. And we're at 9% failure, so it's probably a fine time to do that. Just thinking about the chances of finding something else to curse. What do I have in shops? Yeah, even with that gold, we're not even close to these boots. So, as much as I hate to, I think I'm going to shatter this ring and put this ring on. That keeps us at 9% failure rate, actually. So that wasn't a big deal on that end. A lot more mana. And now our resists look like this. So we need poison, electric, and cold, but feeling pretty good overall. There's our cold damage guy. That's a few too many Komodo dragons for me. And we're just going to bail on that one. Go somewhere else, low on mana. And there's no reason to fight it. What are you doing sneaking around down here? Okay. Kind of a sketch entrance here. Try the third way down where there is a yak pack. We do have a bit less armor now without that ring I just got rid of. And we can't use LRD very easily. Just keeping a very close eye on our escape chances. So far, so good, gotta say. Probably shouldn't have fought that one. Okay, try a different stairwell. And just stair dance all these guys. It's with all the lizard type creatures. Running out of boomerangs here. I mulched quite a few of those just now. Hello. -5 strength on that war axe. Drain can slow me down. I don't know. I might hang on to that actually. Wow, just that quick. I ended up mulching all of my boomerangs. It's kind of lame. Okay, elephants. Elephants and more lizards. Nice LRD angle there. I'd prefer not to pull away from here, but I've got to because they will easily knock me off the stairway. Ooh. If I go upstairs here, do I calcify? Yes. But he dies from poison. That was a risky move, but it paid off. Go ahead and lock down the dog there. Okay, this is a problem because there's no good place to go. Let me think. Flame doesn't burn that away. Fog? Fog won't replace the calcifying dust. Um, hmm. I have fear scrolls too. I'd rather not use them if I can find a different way. But this is quite bad because I'm likely to re-petrify again, and I'm already down a quarter of my health or so. I actually can't see. Yeah, I can't see him. He's actually hidden because of these two clouds, which means I can't fear him. This one looks like it's about to go. No. So now I am going to petrify. Um, but now I can read fear. So let me just see here. I'll check my chance of fear is only 47%. That's a little scary. I don't have cancellation. I have curare. I have charming and I have warping. 10% charming. I have 12 warpings. 85% chance to blink. Okay. Not as far away as I'd like. So we're petrifying next turn now. So I could go with invisibility. You do get armor when you're petrified. He can gore for 36 damage. Oh, that's just too much to risk it. Um, if I invis, he has a 1 in 3 chance to attack me, I believe, because he can attack in, or can he attack in any direction? I'm not quite sure how that works if I invis right next to him. There's throwing nets, there's curare, there's heal pots, or there's blank. Hmm. He's at half health. Curare is 92% chance. I'm going to risk it. Oh, that was a bad decision. Don't try that at home. Well, he just won't take any damage, will he? That was more of a fight than it should have been. My God. We got a little lucky there. Let's be honest. The decision to curare instead of blink was more risky than I would have taken on a big streak, that's for sure. We are trying to streak these Gnolls, a greater Gnoll challenge, obviously, and this would be streak game 3. So I probably should have just blinked. I think there's no question about that. Now we got Death Yaks. Pretty clear escape path. Wow, look at them all. Um, do I read immolation? Yeah, let's do it. Nice. That's paying off. Get these guys down here. Hit them all in a row. Oh, that's beautiful. You gotta love that. Just pin him down. with Vile Clutch while he's standing in the fire. It's great. Just fantastic. About time we found an enchant armor. Of course, I have nothing to enchant at the moment that we can wear. So we've got Swamp and Spider. Could have been worse. Cool, more charges of warping. Fortitude and introspection. I already have fortitude. I have plenty of introspection. I need conjurations. And I think I'd like to get. I only got one elements and one companion, so I'd like one of each of those as well. I do have three more slots to pick up, of course. And we are going to get rid of this self dev to replace with a kite shield eventually. Spell failure would actually improve by putting this on, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, I think it's time to put on a shield. So fortitude and introspection, we're going to keep it, and then we're going to break dev self to put on a shield. And we're at 6% failure, which is 1% better than before. And now we have 13 shield, but no channeling effect, or whatever they call that orb of energy effect. I think it's channeling, isn't it? Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Hydra. Even more warping. That's just paid off fantastically to use that as much as I have. Ooh, electric eel. That's scary. Komodo dragons fast across water? Sure appears so. We do have wand of flame for that eel. And nothing of any interest there. Down we go. There's my elements. Chances of keeping this. I think good enough to enchant that and then get elements on here. So 14 shield, 12, 14, 14 defenses, 4% on my spells. Uh, might be looking at Magnavolt later. How much money do I have? 482. I need 837 for those boots. Finally, some more spells. Are they any good? Actually, cause fear could be something to learn later on if I run out of fear scrolls, but fireball right here at 7%, I think is just instantly being learned and then put on quick cast because that is a great pickup. Okay. Sonia, distortion and curare darts. We just blow her up with a fireball. Nice. Fireball also works really well against highly evasive creatures, of course. There's some boots. Now, we are not going to enchant those. We will curse them, of course, but we're going to be switching out for those boots with the cold resist at some point. Oh my god, elements and companions. That's awful. That's just awful. That's the perfect curse, and I'm going to put it on boots I know I'm going to destroy. Oh, you hate to see it. I'm just gonna hang on as long as I can. Going on the layer 5 now. Oh, abyss layer. Hmm. Okay, so our chances of getting another curse on this floor offered are pretty high, probably. So I might just want to save this curse, like put this curse on my boots rather than holding out for a better item to curse. Boy, that's unfortunate. So is this placement. This stairwell's bad. Try another one. Made a bunch of noise up there to pull everything, so that's good. Just let the damage over time kill him. Of course. Can't tell you how much I hate Petrify. Wow. uh, Quite the set of entrances I have here. I'm going to use this curse. Chances are I'm going to get offered something else, and having the higher probability of success on these is well worth it. I definitely could cast poison here. That is, read the scroll of poison. I might have to use Wand of Warping in order to stay on the floor and keep enemies inside that. And it scares me a bit with the trampling elephants because they might push me off the stairs at some point if they get close. But between Bjornir's and Warping, I could keep them off me. I just wonder if that's too expensive to do that when I kind of don't have to. That was a bit of a risky play there. knowing that if that didn't kill, I was likely to get pushed off the stairs. Okay, let's not get petrified there. Oh, sure, I was getting pushed off the stairs there. I just really want to get these elephants dead. Yeah, there you go. What's my charming chance? Pretty good on him. Okay. Is this a fear situation? Yes, it is. Just kill as much as we can. Oh, why'd my snake come with me? Just to help out, I guess, huh? Thanks, buddy. Been having high dividend payments on these Wands of Charming this game. See if I can get out. Yep, cool. That shield is also paying off right now, fighting all these physical enemies. They don't like shields. Shields are quite good against them. Bit of lag there. What's going on? Oh, yep, there we go. Well, that feels like a secured entrance, probably. Beguiling. That's hexes, right? What is that? Hexes and translocations, which I already have. What item is it on? Beguiling, beguiling. Basic gloves. So I will be. This is redundant with that one. So I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't have anything to curse. So there you go. Okay, going into the abyss zone. Ooh, fireball. Feeling great for this area. Go ahead and explore the rest of this zone. Devices and companions would be nice. Okay, that's a bit scary. Or not. Well, this is quite a good combo, isn't it? Distortion? No. Not with low mana. Ooh, large abomination. We do have almost full mana though. Don't want to fight all these demons at once, please. Go try to find that summoner first. I feel like I don't want to dive in there until I know I'm not going to get flanked by the large abomination and this dude here. Okay. Did I mention I hate Petrify? Because I super do. Ooh, getting him confused in there is pretty lucky. Off of his own chaotic gas or whatever. Okay, not so bad. Hive talisman. Maybe I'll find a reason to use it this game. Probably not. Whoo hoo. What a staff. What a staff. Can I find a way to keep fire resistance? Yeah, I'd have to get rid of my armor to get poison resistance on this and the triple enhancer. I mean, I'm using 2 earth spells right now. I do actually have the fire enhancer on my staff right now for my fireball, though. That cannot be underestimated. Or can it? It's only at 28% power. Pfft, like it matters. The R poison is going to come in much more handy than a fire enhancer ever would. And there's scale mail fire resistance, but I also have +2 robes. So, self and fort. We have fort down here, and we're going back into the dungeon. So, I'm going to get rid of this, swap into fire resistance robes, and then when we get a curse on this, we'll swap into the new staff. -4 dex is going to hurt my EV and my shield a little bit, but the R poise and the triple enhancer is pretty good. We no longer need this fire staff. It does have elements on it, so I really want to get elements on this armor if I can. I'm almost to these boots, which will give me cold resist. So, yeah. Okay, there's Lair done. Back to dungeon. Coming back in here feeling way more powerful than when we went into Lair, that's for sure. What's with all the snakes? What is this? Snakes and oclob plants. Quill talisman. We're definitely not using that anymore. New book? Ooh, paralyzed right away. Okay. Summon Forest. That absolutely fills in a gap we got right now, which is not having any summons. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing this little vault before. So, Summon Forest it is, looks like to me. Nice. Box of Beasts. Ooh, did I somehow wander into a pack of centaurs? That's not what you want to see. In a space where you can't summon Forest. But when you can, Summon Forest does work. Cool. So that's two really good evocables there. Box of Beasts is one of my favorite. Summoning Scroll, very nice. Wave of Frost. Die, please. Yeah, I definitely want to hurry over here to this because I have Fireball online, which just hard counters the Frost area here. Ice Cave. So we'll go ahead and run inside. Unfortunately, it's an open zone, so we're going to be relying on Forest first. Got a cane toad and a wolf. Lots of Curari darts. Go ahead and use that. Throw a javelin through. Okay, good opening. A trope of darts. I always pick those up. I'm a big fan of blinding. Okay, let's see what we have. Haste, Amnesia, both very good. Paragon, we're probably not getting that online. And we're not using any of those other spells either. Um, I have three hastes, two amnesias, and not very many spells to learn so far. I have no cold resist either. And so we're done with Ice Cave. That was quick, short, and easy. So many slimes. Forest gets killed quickly. Luckily, slimes have low intelligence, and you can just lose them around corners and stuff. Oof. Try to keep my dryad alive here this time. No, don't do that. Oh, come on, dryad. Left me high and dry. There we go. There's that cancellation pot I was thinking about earlier. Another blink scrolls, always good. So many slimes on this level. That was sweet. I lit my own tree on fire and then held the slime in position in that flame cloud while meleeing it. Fortitude and beguiling. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Definitely looking for elements. Nothing I need here, unfortunately. I'd prefer if my dryad wasn't in the way there. Boy, that sucked. 61% on Porculator. What is my chance to blind? Pretty good. Chance to hit's good. A blind is good, as I was saying. What's our chance to cast? Extremely high. Oh, there's a cloak. My gold's at 797, but I think I get this cloak all the same. I think it just wait a little bit longer on the boots. I have two enchant armors. Do I use them? I think I do. Yeah, because I'm not going to use them on the boots. Fortitude, beguiling. I'm going to get rid of these gloves at some point. That's my only beguiling. And I also only have one fortitude on this ring, which I'm probably not getting rid of. But with a kite shield, more fortify isn't a bad idea. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to take it. We're down to 1% on these. And I'm going to shatter the staff. Losing elements, gaining earth is the most important thing right now. And the poison, of course. So I know where my cold resistance is coming from. It'll be a boot replacement. Still haven't found an amulet. And then I just need to find electrical resistance really to feel comfortable. 2% on fireball. totally acceptable. Okay, that's D12. Ha, that's a bit of a bummer to find the cloak you just spent money on the next floor down, but what are you gonna do? There's new gloves. Nothing else of interest there. Come on, Fireball, you can do it. Okay, still quite a few left here. Fireball and then lock him down into the fire cloud. That seems good. Two more boulder beetles. Okay, better pull back. Get Forest online. Well, I can't lock him down. Jumpy bugger. And just get a crit there or something. Nuts. Good placement on that upper tree to take out that top centaur. These guys, gotta get these guys dead fast. Ooh, bad forest placement. Guess I should have just meleeed all along. There's the elements curse I've been waiting for. So that is two elements curses here. Ah, make it three. So we're good on elements curses, good on self curses, good on fortitude. We're looking for more companions. These boots are about to get replaced, so we need to find a good companion's curse soon. There's an amulet. It's not one I like, but at this point, we will take basically any amulet. There you go. Just something to curse because we're running out of slots. All right, I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. We'll start back up on D14. Feeling strong. Got lots of decent, well, four decent spells, really. Using all four of them right now. Maxwell's at 82% fail. It's coming along. Magnavolt possibility very soon, too. So, yeah, looking good. Resists are really good, too. About to get cold resist online by buying these boots in about 100 gold, a little more than. So, see you in the next one.